right. Something I realized more than ever is we may need Iceman more than we've ever dreamed at the hot gates to cool things down, to help cool things down. As you've seen in my last video, things may get super hot at the hot gates, with the potential of the president-elect being there. See the shirt? The ice needs to cool down the fire. It needs to cool down the fire at the hot gates. The ice needs to cool it down. We need Iceman to cool it down. Cool it down. His screen name is Cool Guy for a reason. Cool it. We need Iceman, you know. So he hasn't said yay or nay. It's still open for Iceman to go. That's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm assuming. It's still open with Iceman. He hasn't said yay or nay to the hot gates, just like Beast. Soldier of the Lord hasn't said yay or nay to the hot gates yet. Those two soldiers haven't said yay or nay. Still open. So, but anyways, but yeah, we may need the Iceman to cool things down, especially if Sunfire's there. If Sunfire's a go, and he's like, "Yep, I'm going," we definitely need the Iceman to go. Even more so. That'll cool us all down at the hot gate. It's gonna get hot. It's gonna get hot with the president-elect there, especially. Enemies of Israel in there as well. Traitors in Kufi as well. You name it. We're gonna be in hot territory. Hot. It's gotten so much hotter. It's not even funny. Hot right now. I'm getting hot right now. I'm gonna go outside in the cold. Cool me down. I'm getting hot just thinking about it. Like, man, this is not a joke. Oh my God, just send us to Vegas. Just send us to Sin City. It's safer. It's way safer. Just send us to Sin City instead, please. Send us to the Excalibur. Send us to the Excalibur, please. The MGM. Send us to Sin City, please. Anything but the hot gates, please. God's like, no. He's like, you've been there before anyways. You're not afraid of Sin City. You enjoy Excalibur and all the games they do at Excalibur. Yeah, I do. I loved it. I liked it there. It was a good time. Circus, you know. I had a great time in Vegas as a kid. You know, I'm like, this place is awesome. This place is awesome. Sin City was awesome to me as a kid. I'm like, Excalibur, the night stuff, you know what I mean? You know, like the squirt guns and stuff. You know, he's like, nope, no playtime, no playtime. You know what I'm saying? We're going to a place that's even more wicked than Sin City. More wicked than a place that says whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. More wicked than that is the hot gates. I'm not kidding. It's and Earl agrees. I talked to Earl about it. Yeah. He's like, you're going into some viper's nest. Vipers. Some serious viper nest. I'm like, I know. God's sending me into a viper's nest. He is. Absolute viper's nest. It's even more hot now. Someone that's already been, before he's even elected, you know, people are trying to, I'm like, it's going to get hot. Oh, man. That's why only the legit soldiers of Jesus will be there. I'm serious. Only the legit soldiers will be there. If the president-elect's there. Oh, man, that's hot. Could you imagine me in a photo with Donald Trump and the team with us? Me and Sunfire and Donald Trump and Iceman and, Gambit. We're all there with Donald Trump in a photo. Wouldn't that be crazy? That'd be so crazy. Like I've gotten a photo with the Chuck Liddell and Tito. Kind of like that, But with the whole team there, we're there with the president. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, and we're here for Jesus to support Israel. We know you support Israel as well. We're here to back you up, President. That's why we're here. We know that everyone around you may say they're protecting you. They're not. We're here for you, God's purposes, God cares about Israel. He does. That's why we're here. That's why the team's here at the hot gates, But yeah. But we definitely may need the Iceman to just be like, calm down, guys. Be cool. Be cool. Just be calm. Be cool. We may need that. We may need that. We may need that. Trust me. At least, yeah, I say so. We may need that guy. That's cool. Just stay cool. Just stay cool. Easy. Stay cool. It's a hot situation around us. The hot situations. Just stay cool. Stay cool. You know what I mean? We know the president's right in front of us that someone tried to take out. But stay cool. Stay cool. You know what I'm saying? Man, I swear we're going into a grassy knoll type of a situation. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Only God knows. But yeah, I'm like, so God's sending me to the most wicked place I can think of. Yep. The most wicked. Off the top of my head. Off the top of my head. Next to DC, most wicked place. Off the top of my head. Yeah. Vegas may be a far second. Vegas may be a far second as the most wicked place that I can think of. A far second. That's how much of a hot gate scenario we're in. So we need the Iceman. That's what this video is about. We need Iceman. So I hope you consider Iceman. Knowing how hot it's become, with the president-elect potentially being there, potentially going to be there, present at the hot gates, and Sunfire being there at the hot gates to make it even hotter. Plus the enemies of Israel around us, and the traitors in Kufi, the traitors in the government, allowing assassination attempts. It's gonna get hot, okay? It's gonna get hot, but the battle axe not afraid. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, if you say yay, Iceman, it's really game on. It's really game on. Going to the hot gates with Sunfire and Iceman on Fury Road. Yep. And then picking up Storm on Fury Road. Okay, you can see how big this is getting. You can see how big this is getting. Especially because all it takes is 2 soldiers to confirm for sure. Just 2. 2 soldiers of Jesus that are soldiers for Jesus. Loyal to Jesus. If they confirm, if Sunfire confirms, yes, that's 1. If Iceman confirms, that's 2. It's a go. It's a go. It's an absolute go. The hot gates is an absolute go. That's how I told God to confirm it. 2 soldiers have to say yes that haven't said yes. 2. Yep. No matter who they are, they have to be confirmed soldiers. By me. They have to be confirmed by me as soldiers for Jesus already. They have to say yes. Not some Joe Schmo. Not some Arcadian out there. You know what I'm saying? Not some mercenary out there. Although I almost asked Punisher. I thought about it. I almost asked Punisher if he would want to go. But he's total mercenary. He's not part of any team, obviously. Mercenaries are one of the last resorts. One of the last resorts I'll ask to go. Face to face, I'll ask to go a mercenary. Like a mercenary, consider the Punisher a mercenary. I consider even Ant-Man as a mercenary. I consider Black Panther a mercenary. I consider Spider-Man as a mercenary. Magneto, even. Not quite as mercenary. Not quite. But you know what I mean. But you get what I mean. I haven't gotten to that point. I haven't gotten to that point of asking mercenaries. You know what I mean? That are loyal to Jesus. They are. But they're total mercenaries. Lone wolves. Like total lone wolves. Yeah. They don't work with a team. They don't work with a team. That's what I mean. They work with no team. So. But Ant-Man and Spider-Man have potential to work with the team. They have potential. As we know. But Punisher, no. Nope. 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 No, sir. So, not at that point to ask him. Not at that point. So, it's about the Iceman right now. I don't even know if Rogue has confirmed for real. If I've been trying to coordinate how to do the road trip to pick up Rogue, but she hasn't given me anything. So she may be out, even though she said to pick her up. She may be out, but that's Rogue for you. I know what I'm dealing with Rogue. I am. I do. I know what I'm dealing with. She's wild. She's the wild member of the team. But God's like, ask her. God wants Rogue to go. God wants Rogue to go, not me. It's a big deal. God wants Rogue to go. Yep. After Storm, Rogue. As far as order of what God wants at the hot gates. He wants Rogue there. Oh, yeah. It's not a joke. I wish it was a joke. It's not a joke. Yeah. Considering how much hotter the hot gates has become, we may need a wild woman there. We may need a wild one there. To throw people off. It's just like, whoa, she's wild. She's wild. Everyone stops in their tracks. You know what I mean? They just stop in their tracks. You know what I mean? So no one does anything. The enemies of Israel don't try anything. The traitors against the president-elect don't do anything. The traitors in Kuwait don't do anything. All around. If we have a wild woman on site, and everybody knows she's wild, yep. And everybody in the team is like, oh man, we don't know what to expect from Holly. We don't know what to expect from Holly Hatch. We don't know, but she's coming anyways. Yep, she's coming. God says so, so we say so. But yeah, if it was just me and Rogue at the hot gates, Lord have mercy on me. Lord have mercy. Yeah. It's going to be a balanced team, okay? It's going to be as balanced as it can be, If Rogue's there, we're going to get it balanced, okay? We're going to have Gambit there. We're going to have Storm there. We're going to have Iceman. We're going to have Sunfire. Wolverine. And then we're going to have maybe Beast if he says yay. Maybe Beast if he says yay. could have a legit team, a legit balanced team. Cyclops gave me no answer, at least that I saw last. Cyclops, so yeah, that's why other members of the team are the leaders. At this time, Cyclops has done nothing as far as leadership for the team, in my opinion. No offense, Cyclops. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, I hope it's worth it. Whatever you're doing, I don't know what you're doing, but I hope it's worth it. I know you're legit for God, though. So, whenever you want to step up and be the leader, one of the leaders of the team, one of them, as you guys know, the X-Men has many leaders that are interchangeable. Interchangeable, you know. Sometimes Storm is the leader. Sometimes Bishop is the leader. Sometimes, even surprisingly, Gambit's the leader. You know, especially on this mission. Gambit's the leader. I never saw that, you know what I mean? If you watch the cartoon, you watch any X-Men, Gambit's not the leader, but he's a heavy hitter. But he's not really a leader of the team, but he's legit. You know, he's a legit tactician soldier, you know what I mean? But he's not considered one of the leaders, which is interesting, but awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I think it's awesome. Gambit's being the leader. I think it's awesome. Yeah. Gambit's totally leading the mission. He's totally leading it for God. He's already out there. He's funding it. He's funding it so me and Sunfire can go out there and Storm. He may even provide shelter for me and Sunfire and Storm, you know, so we don't have to pay motel, which will save each of us like $1,000 at least. Yep. Gambit could save us thousands of dollars to do the Lord's will. Thousands. Yep. Even save thousands for Iceman. We were all in one vehicle. We're all in one vehicle across the country on Fury Road. Yeah. Even if Rogue decides, I could take on me and Sunfire will start the road trip together. If God confirms with Sunfire to go, and Sunfire's already planning up, saving up right now. I gave him a heads up. So me and Sunfire leave at the same time, two of us. And if Exodus gets called by God to go with us, Exodus, that's three of us. Exodus is part of the Brotherhood. Yeah, he's legit. The guys in the Brotherhood are legit. Yeah, they're legit. They're not part of the X-Men tight unit, but they're legit for God. They are. Obviously. Obviously, you know. So because Exodus told me if God confirms with him for him to go and watch over us as we go. He's a loyal soldier for God, like for a long time. A long loyal soldier for God, walking with God. Long time. Exodus has. Yeah. Hence the name, Exodus. You know what I mean? A Bible name is given to him. He carries a Bible everywhere he goes. He's Exodus, okay? He's a soldier. And, even in the comics, he's a soldier. Exodus is. Not many get a Bible name, like a Bible book name, but he does. That's how legit he is. For God. And I told him, I'm like, if God confirms, if God, because I trust he has a close connection with God. He's been walking with God a long time, Exodus has. I said, if God says no to the mission, to the Hot Gates, you'll tell me, right? He's like, yeah, I'll tell you. I'm like, he hasn't said no to the Hot Gates mission. He's like, no. I'm like, okay. So it's still open. The mission's still open, even though Bishop's not going to be there. He's like, yeah, it's still open. I'm like, okay. It's still open. Yep. God has not closed this mission down. He hasn't. It's still open. The mission of the Hot Gates is still open. Yep. Even with Bishop out. Yeah. That's why I'm trying to recruit Iceman to go to help cool things down. Yeah. So if he says yes, it's a big deal. And Gambit, if you especially if Iceman says yes, watch one of Iceman's videos, just so you get a feel of Iceman. You know just so you know. Just like I said, look at a picture of Sunfire to see what Sunfire looks like, because sometimes it helps to see what members of the team look like before they meet you. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So I want Gambit to his screen name's Cool Guy something in the comments. Click on his picture. Watch one of Iceman's videos. I may make a separate video to you, Gambit, to watch one of Iceman's videos, to see Iceman, to see how legit Iceman is. He is. He's legit for God. He's a legit soldier for God. I want you to see it. I want you to see it in a video like you're watching my videos. Watch Iceman's video. Another legit soldier for God. You know what I mean? Before you meet him in real life. So, if that makes sense. And I might make a separate video after you confirmed that you've seen what Sunfire looks like, after you confirm that. Anyway, you confirm it, that you've seen what Sunfire looks like. And maybe even click on a photo of Blue Sky on her comment, just so you have an idea kind of what Storm looks like. You know what I mean? She doesn't make videos, but just have an idea. I don't know if that's her photo. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But just to get an idea of what she looks like, so we know, even me, so I know who to look for when I'm picking up somebody. I'm like, oh, she looks like the photo of Blue Sky. That's Blue Sky. You know, pick her up. You know what I mean? It helps. I'm like, oh, he looks like Iceman from his videos. That's Iceman. Pick him up. You get what I mean? It helps me as well. So anyways, I don't want to pick up, because people have responded like they're Blue Sky, but they're not Blue Sky. They have. I'm like, that you're not Storm. You're not the same screen name, not the same photo. You're not Blue Sky. I'm sorry. I'm not picking you up. You're not Blue Sky. See ya. Yeah. That's happened. That's happened already. I'm like, oh, yeah, you're not Blue Sky. I'm like, yeah, okay. So that's why it's important to put a face to the name, to the code name, Storm, to the code name, a face to it, so I know I'm picking up the right person. You know what I'm saying? I haven't met in real life. So, anyways, that's not what this video is about. It's about Iceman. The ice outside as well. And I'm glad it's cold out right now to cool things down, to cool things way down. The Lord laid a whopper on me last night. A whopper. A double whopper. A triple whopper. Yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to the hot gates. It's outside D.C. That's good. It's outside D.C. It's a little less hot. It's outside D.C. It's a little less hot. And then this guy, he's like the president-elect may be there. I'm like, oh man, the president-elect may be at the hot gates. I'm like, oh man, I didn't think about that. I'm going to talk to Bishop today. I'm going to ask him, the last 4 years that he went, did the president show up at the summit? I'm going to ask him. And then I'm going to ask him, what are the chances that the newly appointed president-elect will show up at the Hot Gates summit? I'm going to ask him, what are the chances? I want to know what he says. Because then we'll really need Iceman. This is what the video's about. To cool things down. serious. Speaking of cool things down, the fire alarm went off last night in this building. You know, woke everybody up. That's why I didn't get much sleep, because of that. The fire alarm goes up. Everybody in the building goes out. I'm like meeting neighbors I've never met yet. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hey, meet your neighbor day. Hey, haven't met you yet. Hey, neighbor. Do you know your neighbor? Love thy neighbor. Hey, So the fire department comes, not Sunfire, but the fire department comes to cool down the situation, And I guess there was an electrical problem maybe in a room up above that caused the smoke alarm to go off or something that they're fixing right now. I don't know. But they're like, it's good. You guys can go back in. I'm like, okay. I'm like, thanks, Iceman. I told the fire guy, I'm like, thanks, Iceman. I didn't say that, but that's what we need. We need that type of thing to happen. The fire shows up at the hot gates. The fire shows up. The fire department's there. Iceman's there on the spot already. He's already there, to cool down the fire. Yes, indeed. So, something like that played out in real life. The firemen were cooling down the fire. The Icemen of society were cooling down the fire last night. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. The battle axe didn't burn down. Didn't go down with the building. Yeah. That's all I'll say for this video. But I'm like, we definitely need Iceman now. We definitely do. More than before. More than before. Before it was just like, I hope Iceman comes. I hope, maybe cool if Iceman came, on the trip to the hot gates. That'd be tight if he came along. You know what I mean? Another soldier. One of the top soldiers for God. In my opinion, he's one of the top. I don't care how young he is. He's one of the top loyal soldiers for God, in my opinion. So, and if you watched his videos, you would know that. You would know he's legit. His videos have helped me. Iceman's videos have helped me. Have helped me during critical times. His videos have helped me. I'm not kidding. He's legit, all right? We may be soldier number 9 and 10 in God's disciples. We may be number 9 and 10, but he and I are becoming legit for Jesus, right? Yes, we are. So is Sunfire. Yeah, especially if he comes on to the hot gates. Sunfire, he'll be in the 12 for Jesus, 100%. He will be rewarded openly. Sunfire will. If he follows through the whole mission, yep, he'll be rewarded big time. We're talking in the top 6 of the disciples. Sunfire will come into the top 6, like that, standing for Israel, for God, right in the face of the enemies, right in the face of the Senate, right in the face of the president who will be supporting Israel. This one will. He's backing up the president that supports Israel. Sunfire will shine bright for God. He will shine bright for God. Trust me. But we need a guy to cool it down a bit. We need a guy to cool it down a bit. Cool down the fire. Iceman needs to cool it down a bit. That's what this video is for. This is for not to twist Iceman's arm or anything, but like, we need you, my friend. As you can see, it's getting hot. It's getting hot. I'm not kidding. So hot that a fire almost started in this building. So hot. On its own, a fire out of nowhere started in this building last night. I'm not kidding. That's how hot this has become. This news has become. I'm like, what the? A physical representation of how hot that what God told me about the president-elect being there. That's a, yeah, enough said. But anyways, I'll talk to you later. But I hope you think about it even more so, Iceman. We need you at the hot gates, okay, for obvious reasons, alright? And that's all this video's about. I'll talk to you.